Hello YouTube, it is EverythingEpan here, and in this video we are doing a video tutorial on how to install Windows Server 2016 in VMware. Now I've done a VirtualBox tutorial on the Windows Server 2016, and VMware was also suggested as part of some suggestions of doing Windows Server 2016. So this will be done here in this video on VMware this time around. And so without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. Links will be in the description. First link will be a link to VMware. And then there'll also be a link to download the Windows Server 2016 ISO from the Microsoft website. You can see from their evaluation center here. You can download for the specified OS if you just click on one of these edition links here, and it'll start downloading it. And then, of course, on the VMware site, you got Workstation Pro and Player here that you can download either one. Once you have those downloaded, we can go ahead and open up VMware here. We're going to create a new virtual machine, and we're going to do the typical installation. We're going to do the install operating system later, because if we put the ISO in, it's going to have us do easy install, which we do not want to do. So we'll hit next, and then the version is Windows Server 2016. So make sure that is specified in here, then hit next. You can leave the server name as Windows Server 2016, or you can change it if you want. I'm just going to leave it as is and hit next. It does recommend that it does be at least 60 gigs minimum disk size. I think you should be good if you go down to maybe 32 or 30, something like that, and it should be fine, but I'm just going to leave it at 60 for the recommended. And then I normally just store my disks as a single file, but you can do multiple files if you want. And then if we hit next, it'll bring us up to the ready to create machine wizard here, or the final step of the wizard. We can customize hardware to change some settings in here. So the recommended RAM is 2 gigs. I'm going to up it to 4 gigs. So you feel free to do that as you wish. And then for processors, since it wants 2 processors, I'm just going to do 2 cores as well. That also you can change if you like. And then this is where we'll also insert the ISO by going into the CD DVD here. We'll go to use an ISO image file, and then we're going to browse for the ISO. It should be called Windows Server 2016 Data Center Eval, something along those lines here. And then it'll insert that. We'll close it, and we'll hit finish to create the machine. And so it will create our machine here, and we can go ahead and just power it on. And we're going to press any key to boot from the CD or DVD. It's going to go ahead and load up into the installer here. And once it loads up into the installer here, you'll just want to make sure you select the correct language, time and currency format, and keyboard and input method. So make sure those are selected as is. Hit next, and we'll hit install now. And I've setup is starting. And then we'll have us pick the version that we'll want to install. More than likely, you want to have the one, either one of these that say desktop experience, because that includes the GUI part of the interface here and not just the command line. So you can do either data center or standard are the 2 versions. I'm just going to do the standard with desktop experience and hit next. And it's going to have us accept the license terms here, so just check the box and hit next. And we're going to do the custom installation, and then just make sure it's highlighted on the unallocated space and hit next, and it will begin the installation. So traditional installation that you've all seen before from previous versions of Windows and newer versions of Windows. So it'll go through the installation of Windows Server on here. So just let it sit and do its thing, and it'll run through all the prompts on the window here, and then it will come up to a restart point. So I'm just going to let this run through here, and then I'll come back to you guys once it's finishing up here and getting to the first restart point. All right, so it has gone ahead and rebooted here once it's finished through those prompts, and then it will go back into the setup, as you've seen previously with different installations. Kind of know the drill there with doing those installs, that it will go ahead and go back into the setup for a little bit and then do another restart. So it'll say getting devices ready and getting ready here, and then it will go ahead and prompt us back into the setup here. It'll actually do a quick reboot here first, and then it should prompt us in here. So we'll just kind of let it do its thing here, since it looked like it was going to go ahead and have us reboot. So it does indeed reboot the machine. And then it'll have us come up to the next part here and just kind of finalize the setup here. So it's going to have us put in a password for the administrator account, the default administrator account, and you have to put one in. You cannot skip it, so just put in any password you wish. And then once that is done, just hit finish. We'll go ahead and finalize the settings, and it will have us up to the lock screen here. So we'll want to go ahead and send a Control-Delete. Type in the administrator password that you created, and it will log into the account and bring us up to the desktop. And just hit yes or no on that. Doesn't matter really which. And there you go. It'll bring up Server Manager, and it brings up the list here, or the information saying Windows Server 2016 standard. It'll say that the license is valid for 180 days, which is typical for those server installations here. As for VMware tools, if we hit on the bottom, there may be down here to do install VMware tools. Otherwise, you can insert it by going up to here, and right here it'll say install VMware tools. It'll prompt up here, and we can run the setup. And we're just going to see if it works through it here. It should, I would think, but we'll just double check here. Here's the installation wizard for VMware tools. We're going to do the complete setup and hit next and install. And it's going to install VMware tools here. And then it'll go through and install the drivers. And you can see the video will kind of flicker a little bit. And then we'll hit finish, and we'll hit yes. There, see the video now adjusted there this time around. We'll hit yes to reboot, and it's going to go ahead and restart our virtual machine here and restart the OS. So we'll let it reboot here to confirm that it did install it successfully there. So see, it brings up with VMware, and then it will load up back into the operating system. And then once again, when it comes up to the lock screen, we'll just need to go to VM and do a send Control-Delete, and then log into the default administrator account with the password you created. And it goes ahead and logs us into Windows Server, and we're back into the operating system here. Looks like audio still isn't working. Might be something here if you want to explore that. But previously I hadn't figured out quite a way to get it to work, but the graphics do change, but it looks like audio isn't running, which, I mean, for this operating system really doesn't matter. But if you want to explore more on that, certainly you're more than welcome to. But that does take care of how to install Windows Server 2016 in VMware. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video, you can leave a like down below, or if it did help you out in any way, you can leave a like as well. If you have any ideas for any future videos, you can leave that in the comments down below, or anything you'd like to leave in the comments there in regards to the video. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel, you can do so by hitting the subscribe button down below and hit the bell notification if you'd like to be notified of when I upload a video and keeping up to date on my uploads and my content. So once again, this is the video tutorial on how to install Windows Server 2016 in VMware. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.